The question was, what challenges are you facing in terms of getting into the entrepreneurship world? Yeah.
Okay. One thing that I think society doesn't understand, especially here in Namibia, is just art in general.
Art, yeah.
Yeah, so it's very undermined. It's very stepped on. And I think that's also what makes it a bit difficult, because I could see this as like a masterpiece, but you could see it as like, what is this? So
Yeah.
I think being a creative person also makes it like difficult, because people aren't used to the things you sell, so they might most probably not buy them.
How many people have you spoken to in general?
About what?
About your art form, about your business?
I think I don't speak like what I wear speaks for
You've never spoken to anyone about your business?
Oh, I have, but I'm just saying that
I'm not attacking you. I'm just
I'm just saying that, like, the way I market myself,
yeah.
I just wear, and then people come to me like that. I realized from a young age that I'm influential by how I present myself. Because people would always come to me and they'll be like, "Yeah, you make things look good." Yeah.
Beyonce vibes.
Yeah. So like I use that to like my advantage. Yeah.
So you think the market in Namibia is not really open to what you're doing? I think you should definitely speak to more people. Speak to more people. The reason why I say that is because a lot of the times people will think there are no opportunities. I had a conversation with another businessman a while back, and I was like, yeah, you know, there are 2.5 million people in Namibia, and that means that, you know, our opportunities are not as much as if you go to Germany, where it's like 80 plus million people. And then he said something about 2.5 million people, that's a lot. And then I just started thinking to myself, and I realized that if you really think about it, Windhoek's population is like, what, 500,000? And most people that know about your service right now are probably, it's probably less than 5,000 people. There's still this whole 2,495,000 people that still don't know about your business. And it's like, you could go to the north right now, no one knows about you. So up until you've reached everyone, you're never really gonna know what opportunities lie out there for you. And I think I understand what you're trying to say in terms of like the creative space. It's very hard to sell. Yeah, of course, you get a lot of videographers, photographers as well that struggle with that. But the whole thing is like, you know, you need to get people accustomed to the importance of it. It's like when Kanye West first made his first pair of Yeezys, were people wearing it? No. But now, if you look at it, people wear Yeezys everywhere. So it's like, how committed are you to your journey in general? I mean, no, but I mean, in general, like, I think you just need to speak to more people, really. Because even, where are you studying now?
NAST.
At NAST?
Yes.
Yeah, you should try that. Pinky promise. You should try that. Speak to, making you make a lot of promises. Okay. You should keep them.
Yeah.
So I think you should definitely like make a target, and like by the end of, we're in March, say, fine, every week I'm gonna try to reach out to 10, 20 people, tell them about what I do, and before you know it, you realize people are more interested than anything. And then even after you've spoken to them, try to also persuade them a little bit. You know, be like, guys, you know, you're gonna look good, blah blah blah, that kind of stuff. Yeah, you look like me, Beyonce. Yeah. So I don't know. What else? What other challenges are you facing? What other limiting beliefs do you have that are kind of helping you, making you?
I think it's also doing it on your own. Yeah, crochet holds a lot of it's a lot of labor, like so much labor, and that's also something that people don't understand. It's not like a t-shirt from Mr. Price that you can just get.
Of course.
Yeah, it's thinking and then putting things together, and like one stitch at a time. Yeah. So I think one fear that I have is, what if I grow and then I won't be able to like keep up with everything, like all the orders, the marketing, the what.
Well, it depends on your business model in general. I think that's something I wanted to mention when you say the creative space is very hard to sell. The creative space is very hard to sell, but the creative space is also very rewarding. I mean, think about things like the Mona Lisa or your favorite photographer. Your favorite, they're not selling their stuff for cheap. It's pricey as well because it's very niche oriented, not niche oriented, but it's very specific in the art form, you know, and it all depends on who you want to be in your industry. Do you want to be the Mr. Price of your industry, or do you want to be the Tom Ford? I only know Tom Ford as a designer, but the Tom Ford of your industry, you know. But that only comes after you've made lots and lots and lots of pieces. Because if you think about Leonardo da Vinci, for example, I mean, how many art pieces do people know from him? Is it? I think you know, just a few. You can only name 5. Most people can probably only name 3 art pieces from him, and these are pieces selling for millions of dollars. But no one else knows about the hundreds of hours he spent in his art gallery, the other thousands of pictures he's painted that sold for barely anything. And it comes back to this thing of quantity again. And I think you just need to make more stuff, make time to make more stuff, because in the making more, 1, you become better, and 2, you kind of figure out your industry more and more. I think, are you on board with that? Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
What do you have to say to that?
Everything you say, you just right.
You're making it too easy for me. If you agree with everything, it's like, nah. Do you want my notebook so you can take notes? I'm just kidding. No, you probably watch the video again, and then you can get the stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.